I put together another Trommel wash plant, except this one is a Robertson Trommel wash plant. It's Alan Robertson came up with this design on the internet, on YouTube, but I kind of combined it with what I already have with the Allan Guthmiller's Trommel wash plant. I used the wiper motor and the same kind of gearing system on this end of the trommel, and use PVC, have it hinged right here so it will bust up the clay, let it all flow down through the sluice box. To get an idea how this Robertson trommel is built, I'll break it down, give you an idea of the components. Okay, the first part is the drum. The drum is a bucket covered with 1/4-inch screen, bolted in place. I use this shaft on the back, and it fits inside that bushing. It's a swamp cooler bushing. The motor uses that homemade sprocket to spin it. That has a set screw on it that tightens into the shaft, allows it to spin. I've got a bar on both sides of the bucket bottom. It's fastened in place with bucket material. Got a spiral in there to help move the rocks out to the side of the drum. The most difficult part is the shroud. Okay, the shroud assembly is built on a frame. Got these wheels for the front of the bucket to run on. I made the shroud to capture as much water as I can. I've got a lip here that captures water when you tip it forward to keep it from flowing out the front, and then the back used a bucket bottom, kind of stretched it out, and that's to keep the water from flowing out the back. I want it to all go through that hole into the sluice. This swamp cooler bushing is mounted back there. You can see the 90-degree angle on there to mount the motor. It's all drilled and adjusted to the right area for the sprocket to connect. To assemble it, simply slide the shaft back in. I've got one set screw that I use an Allen wrench to tighten it up. There's a little slop in it, but that's okay. Allows the motor to run freely. The frame that it sets on is separate from the sluice frame. It's got 2 posts here to keep the legs aligned, and then it just simply plops down in those T's. Those angles there go into the T's. Also, I started off, I had this running out across here and then down my hinges up here. I found that rotates the sweep in the hole in the bottom of the shroud. So I lowered them down here so it rotates the hole more. If you get it too low, it'll start sweeping again. This is the water feed tube, and what I did was I put a PVC 90 right there, and I just mount this in. Here it is, running with no material or water. Here it is with water running through it. There's a little bit of spillage, but not much. Put it back a bit. Throw some material in there and see how it does. There was some gold in that test pay dirt and a piece of wire.